Okay, so this next one happened a couple of years ago, and okay, so about 4 years ago, I'm not like a really camping type of person or outdoorsy, but suddenly it was a lot of camping trips that were happening, and one of them, the school that I went to at the time, was offering kind of like a leadership camp at the time, and it was gonna be at this place called Camp Grady in Fort Worth, so it's like way over there, and I decided to join up, to sign up with a few of my friends. And we went, and it was gonna be like a weekend, 2-day, 2-night, overnight experience. And they had like all these really cool things like archery, horseback riding, all these different things. And then we get there, and we had a lot of fun for the first night. We met some people. It was really fun. Well, the next day we had the last part of it, and we just had to do like a couple of training sessions, and after that we could just kind of go and explore the campground. So we decided, I had never been canoeing before, so we decided that we were gonna go canoeing. And it was 5 of us. So 3 of them got in one canoe. Myself, another friend, and someone we had met that day got in another canoe. None of us had ever really had any experience with this, but we went ahead and we just kind of decided to go for it anyway. We were there for like a good hour, just kind of like rowing out and just kind of admiring the scenery. It's all really nice and calm. And then we were getting pretty good at learning like how to turn, how to row, things like that. And the lifeguard security or whatever, they come up in this boat and they come up around, and they come up and she looks at us and she's like, hey, if you guys want, she's like, in order to better steer, one of you can kind of like not get up but just kind of lean a little bit, and it'll make it kind of steer a little bit better. Now at that point we had already been out there for like 45 minutes to an hour, so I think we kind of had it. We had a good idea. But here's the thing. None of us, for whatever reason, I guess we thought it was a good idea. None of us thankfully had our phones or anything, but we made the turn, and I don't know if it was like a combination of the 3 of us, but I was sitting in the middle. They were sitting in the front and in the back, and I was in the middle. So it's like a little metal bar that was my seat. So it's kind of hard because every once in a while I have to shift. Otherwise, I feel like I was just kind of like gonna fall under the canoe, like at the bottom. So we decided to turn. I think the person in the back also made that move that she said, and I was in the middle of shifting. And in a blink of an eye, that's it. We were turned over. We had completely flipped over. And I mean, it was just really weird. We all had life jackets, so we all floated to the top. It was fine. But we just flipped over entirely. And then we had, the weird thing is, like, one of the girls lost her glasses. The other guy, I think he lost one of his shoes. But I had food, and it actually floated up to the top. And my glasses got stuck in my hair, so it was actually pretty good for me. But I don't know, I just thought it was really funny, and I just started laughing a lot, and I just couldn't stop. The lifeguard came over, and I was the first person to get to the lifeboat, to get to the little boat, and I was trying to get up, but I was just laughing so hard I couldn't get up, and I was the first person to do it. Eventually, they kind of came around, and in the end, the 3 people that were already there were having to help me up, and I was the first person to get there, and they had to help me up, get all the way up to the top. And so, I don't know, I was just laughing really hard. It was just really funny. And then we finally made it back, and then people were taking pictures and video, and it was a lot of fun. But anyway, that was my story. We still tell it a lot every often. I haven't been canoeing again, but not because of that. But yeah, that's my story.